Hey folks, it's break time, and that means it's another edition of the Anime Break Room with your host Will Medina and Dabir Weeks. Dabir, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
Not too bad, bro. How about you?
I'm all right. It's been a while. It feels like every time we take a week hiatus, it does feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, it feels way longer.
Yeah. But here we are, do another episode 31,
32, I think.
32.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because the last one we did was
The favorite duels.
Yeah, Duels. I believe Duels was. 31.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
This is 32. Okay, my apologies. Episode 32. Whew. Yeah, I know. We're running along here, right? Yeah.
Saying that out loud is like, wait a minute.
I know. It was just yesterday. It felt like it was yesterday doing our first episode.
Right.
You know what a challenge that was.
Oh, yeah, I remember just.
Yeah. A lot of that went on. You know, but it's all good. It was a good learning experience.
Absolutely.
But here we are, episode 31. Last time we talked, like I said, this is episode 32. Episode 31 was last time we talked, and we had Daisy. What's up, D? What's going on?
What's good?
How you doing?
You know, chilling.
Chilling. So last time we was on, we had Daisy and Lethal.
Mm-hmm.
So Daisy was here. We talked about favorite duels. Basically like our top 3 duels, but I think we all had the consensus pick of Gon and Killua being the top duel. So we kind of try to deteriorate from that. And, try to really pick 3 other duels that, weren't Gon and Killua.
Right.
Because we were all going to say Gon and Killua.
Yeah.
Spice it up a bit.
Yeah. We had to mix it up.
Switch it up.
Yeah. Right. But one thing that I totally forgot when we talk about duels, I don't know how I forgot this.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know.
I was going to say it. You better say it.
Goten and Trunks.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
I thought
how
somebody was going to pick it.
Well, they were supposed to be on my honorable mentions.
And you forgot?
And then I don't know why I don't know how I didn't write them down. They were supposed to be on my honorable mentions.
Okay.
The only reason why I didn't actually pick them was because it's been so long since I've watched them.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. So I was just like, well, let me not, because it's like I vaguely remember, but I remember them being such a great duo.
Yeah.
Well, they were. I mean, okay, for me personally, they are what Gon and Killua are supposed. They're like what Gon and Killua are. That's what Trunks and Goten was supposed to be in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because Toriyama didn't really do much. I mean, he did a little bit, here and there. Go Tanks, it was great. And then all of a sudden, yeah. And all of a sudden, it was like he kind of threw him to the wayside, a little bit, you know.
Poor kids.
Yeah. So it was more. Well, actually, when they started growing up and stuff like that, because you wanted to see the evolution. There's actually, in the beer, you sent me this a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a fan animation where it shows Goten and Trunks.
Oh, yeah.
And they're fighting this alien-like being, I want to say.
Yeah.
But they look like they look crazy. Like the one eye is like shut, it's like a scar, and they're just going in on this alien life form, and it looks really nuts. Huh?
As Gotenks?
Well, it was Trunks and Goten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were fighting. And then they eventually did the fusion in that animation?
No, no. Me playing it back, yeah, they were fighting. They were trying to double team this creature, and it was a really good, for it to be fan made. It was a really good fight. It was doing like combo attacks and throwing the names out, which were some really cool names actually.
I like that.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. But yeah, I don't know how we bypassed that.
Yeah,
I don't know. That was a weird one.
It was so many. I think we just got distracted.
There is. I didn't think there were so many.
Yeah,
duels
at first it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that many.
No, that definitely caught me off guard for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I thought about. I was like, oh my god, Goten and Trunks. How did we not? Even for honorable mention, like how did we not? That's why I told Derek in the chat in our group chat. I said, don't get mad, Derek, because he loves Goten and Trunks. Like he's more of a Goten fan, but he likes their chemistry and their relationship. Which is pretty cool. It's like I said, it's somewhat like Gon and Killua. It really is.
Kids.
Yeah, they're kids. But I think in the manga, they're kind of they might be doing something extra with them. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I know actually one thing is that they're both the Great Saiyaman.
Yeah,
You know, that's
Saiyaman 1
right?
and 2.
Okay,
Yeah, because
okay.
I'm current in the manga with it.
Are.
But
Are they doing something extra with them besides that?
So they showed them, working together and taking down some villains. Of course, barely trying.
Right.
And then it's actually pretty funny, but I don't really want to spoil it. They a villain is recruiting them because it's just like, whoa, these two are strong. They recruiting them. They don't really know what's going on. Like, I'll take y'all out to get some sundaes or whatever. So they're eating and it's like, oh yeah, we'll come, whatever. And then they come and see who the villain wants them to fight. And they're like, oh, whoa. No, this isn't going to work. That was pretty funny. They kind of end the last chapter with that. And then Goku shows up.
Oh, was that the last chapter you read?
Yeah, that was the last chapter. Yeah, Goku shows up like, hey. And he was just like, whoa, what's going on? So actually, now you reminded me I should check to see if there's a new chapter out now. I've been waiting for that.
Oh, okay. So you're current with that. Mm-hmm. You're current with One Punch Man, the manga?
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that was still going on.
Yeah.
Me neither. I checked it out to see where I left off at season 2, and I realized I had like 100 chapters to catch up with.
Did you watch One Punch Man?
No.
D? No? Wasn't into it?
Well, no, I just never watched it.
Never watched it.
You didn't make it sound enticing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta give it another chance. I do.
Yeah, you
I'm
just
a
didn't
fan.
make it sound enticing.
The beer's a fan.
Right?
I don't. He did like what 500 sit-ups, run a mile every day.
Yeah, nobody can still explain why he's strong.
Yeah, why he's that strong. But
they kind of just leave it at he broke his limiter.
Right.
Without realizing he broke his limiter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it's at right now.
It's a parody, right? The whole thing is a parody.
I wouldn't call it that.
Okay.
Because they definitely take the time to go outside the main character a lot, and the main character just does pop up some comedy in his showing his strength, and they're just like basically not paying attention to this dude.
That is true because there is a character. There's a Ghetto. What was his name? There's a character. I can't remember who it was. I don't know. But I saw an edit with him and how he views justice or something. He seems like he's like a anti-hero.
Oh, you probably talking about Gato. Yeah.
Gato. Okay.
Yeah. Gato. Yeah.
So I saw that. I was like, yo, where is he from? And then I looked it up. He was like, oh, One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah, that's. I gotta give it another chance. I'll give it another chance.
Yeah, maybe one of these days. I mean, I have so many things I want to watch.
Right.
Personally, I would say the manga is such a great read, and the artwork is just so on point. You'll enjoy it.
You showed me a couple of those panels. They look,
and I wanted to show you more too.
Yeah, they're super detailed. Like the drawings, they're super crisp.
Yeah.
It is good artwork. It really is. I gotta actually catch up on my manga reading, which I'm on vacation this week, so I might do that. I still haven't finished the latest volume for Kaiju number 9. I'm like halfway through.
Kaiju number 8?
Number was it? I'm sorry, number 8. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I want to say Kaiju number 3. I'm all confused with the numbers.
Kaiju number 8. You're right. I'm sorry, number 8. Yeah,
I was like, wait, is there another one?
You know what? It's Kaiju number 8, but I'm on volume 9. That's what it is.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So there's the confusion.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
But no, I'm like halfway through the volume. I gotta finish it. That, and then I want to catch up with Under the Luck. That so amazing.
Oh, I started watching that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I started watching it dubbed. I watched like a few episodes.
How many episodes did you watch? You remember?
Maybe 3 or 4.
What'd
the
you
last
think?
The last thing I saw was Unchained. That the one girl that was Unchained.
Oh, Unchanged?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I know the ending was supposed to be sentimental. That joy had me dying.
Did you see when she died?
Yeah.
Oh, when she got all.
She was like, "Don't look at me."
Yeah.
And he was like, "You look so beautiful." Yeah. I was dying. I was up in there laughing.
You're a very cruel individual.
Listen, I'm sorry. I
So what do you think? Because personally, for me, I love it. Yeah. I love the anime.
I love the concept.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Yeah, right.
The abilities, the concept, they're all great.
Yeah, and the gating. It's cool.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the story picks up like a little after that. Like you're gonna see what's really going on. Like right now, where the anime is at, it's getting crazy. Even when I'm reading, it's nuts. Like it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah,
I noticed the dub was a little bit behind, so I was like, I can take my time watching this because I don't like doing week to week.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
It does suck.
I need to. Listen, I'm past that.
I know.
I did that. I did that
know.
growing up, and I was like, I can't do it anymore.
Yo, that tsunami still hits to this day, bro.
to this day, I'm like,
You had to
no.
wait a whole week just to get to.
And then they get to a certain point, and then they go back to the beginning. And
Oh,
you're just
that,
like, come
that would be the
on.
worst. That would be the worst. And then
Dude.
you're stuck like that for like 2 years.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
that's why I never finished
Yeah.
Naruto. I still have to. I still in this adult life have to watch the rest of Naruto.
Oh, really? Where are
You
you?
have it?
I got to the Chunin exams on Toonami, and then it went back to the beginning, and I just never like.
Oh, it's so much.
Did they
I
do
know.
that? Really?
Yeah.
They didn't go past the tuning exams at one point?
I think they did after, but when they went back to the beginning. I don't know. I must have gotten discouraged or something that I just didn't keep up with
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay, so the tuning exams was great. It was great. What's after the tuning exam?
I saw up until like Orochimaru. Like
Okay.
he was like
When he attacked the village?
when he bit Sasuke.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
they're
know.
that's like halfway through the tuning exams.
Right.
The force of death. The force of death. That's where they're at. That's where you're at.
Yeah. So I mean, at some point, I will watch it in my adult life. Then I started watching the other things. 'Cause
Right.
there was a while that I didn't watch anime
Yeah.
in like my early 20s, and then when I started watching it again, I started watching a bunch of other things.
Right.
I wanted to watch the new stuff.
Yeah.
You know
That,
what I'm
it always
saying?
happens that way. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta get back and watch that. But he's like, oh, this is new. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it just eggs you on.
I got back in because of One Piece. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I didn't know One Piece was still going on. You were like,
Yeah.
go back. I was like, wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I swear, like every time you watch One Piece when we were younger, I was like, yo, that's stupid.
He hated
Like,
it.
I hated it.
Yeah, he was such a
now
hater.
I'm one of the biggest One Piece fans.
See?
Like,
Yeah, I remember
amazing.
watching a couple episodes, and I'm just like, I wasn't feeling it either when I first seen it on TV. I'm like,
Oh, really?
yeah, One Piece.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I didn't stick with it for it to catch me.
Right. Yeah. I didn't see it from the beginning. Like I would watch it when you guys were watching like Alabasta.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, me and our other brother were watching it.
Yeah, when he was big into anime, he was watching it.
He
his
liked
favorite character,
Sanji.
his favorite character was Sanji.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
that was
And
his
I like
favorite character.
Zoro, so it was like
Yeah, so they kind of went back and forth.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm glad you watch it on Dead Luck. I hope you enjoy it. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good.
I
I'm
love
just
it.
like a few episodes in, but I'm like, I like this.
No, Gina. Yeah, that's her. That was
Gina.
Gina. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she
That
had me
was
dying.
great.
I was dying. But I mean,
No, but
I liked her. I liked her ability too. It was cool.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah.
The name's kind of deceiving though. I think it is.
Well, as soon as she started saying that she still looks like she did when she was 16 and this and that, blah blah, and like he was like, oh, it's just the makeup or whatever.
Oh,
But like it kind of, I was just like, okay.
but I'm saying with the arms, like with the wind arms, like how she controls them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like for her physical features, yeah, that would make sense. You know,
Okay.
it keeps her forever young.
Yeah.
But she's changing the elements of the wind to kind of.
Well, no, it's more like it's almost like solidifying it, so it's not moving.
Okay, all right.
You
yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I didn't think about it like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she
And then the
creating
same
a
thing
shape.
with the water. Yeah.
The water scene was dope with the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
That was.
They made that look really good.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was
absolutely.
cool.
Actually, when you get to where we're at, there's that part, and you're gonna see like this one Uma that it's like they call it burn, but the animation, just the way how they made them was it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
really good. Like
Okay.
I like it. So yeah, I'm really glad you're watching it. Actually, that's took me by surprise. Actually, we're Dabir real quick. What's the one called? Fearin?
Yeah. I heard her name 1,000. Freyrin?
Freyrin,
Yeah,
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I'm definitely enjoying
That one caught
Yeah.
me by surprise.
Yeah.
Like I think I needed to watch something like that because as soon as I start, like from episode 1, it caught me, and I just was been binging it and caught up.
I had my doubts a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of want to see where it's going. And then like I think within episode 5 or 6, when I was like, it really drew me in.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So Freyrin's a good one. That it's
What's that about?
so this elf mage, she defeats this demon king with her party of heroes, and so obviously elves, they don't really age, or time for them is not essential like for humans. So her party, who is mostly humans, except for one, because one's a dwarf. So
Yeah.
it's 2 humans, 1 dwarf, 1 elf, kind of like Lord of the Rings.
I was gonna say they sound like the Fellowship.
Yeah. So the 2 humans end up dying throughout time and everything. The dwarf is still alive, but he's not as strong as he once was. So he's kind of retired from being an adventurer. So she can still, she's very strong. She's a very strong mage, but she wants to kind of like reconcile. You know what I'm saying, right? Would you say that, Dabir?
Yeah, because before the party, she was just, by herself. She didn't really understand connections with people, with humans. And after it, you can tell she cared for these people. Right. So now she's taking the time to,
try to understand
Yeah.
humanity. Yeah. So like the death of her one member of the party passed away, and she was like, wow, I didn't really get to know him like I should have. And it really hit her in a very emotional way. And she's not she's not an emotional individual. She's very stoic.
Yeah.
But she's trying to understand humanity and why time for us, for humans is very essential, So, because they would say, oh, the journey's going to be 10 years. Oh, 10 quick years, And then now she has another mage, a younger mage with her, with a warrior. And then they just picked up the priest
Yeah.
So she has 3 other more humans with her who are young. They're young, but like, they're saying, oh, we got to do this, because, we don't have time, but she don't understand the concept of, humans, for them, time's essential.
Yeah, years is like days for her.
Yeah. And Furion's like 1,000 years old?
So from what I'm getting to where we're at now, she's over 1,000 years old. Yeah. And she still looks like she's like
25.
If that, I'll say 18.
Yeah, but she's strong. Like when she fought that one, was it Aura?
Yeah. Oh.
When she showed her mama, or what was it called?
Her mana. Yeah.
Mana. Yeah.
I was so excited to see that. I was waiting.
Yeah.
That was
because
really
she's
good.
able to control her mana.
Yeah.
It was so dope.
That was I like that they sneak even though you would expect it'd be more fighting, it's actually more focused on emotion with this anime. But when they do put in fighting, it's really clean. It looks really good.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Lord of the Rings.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you see Furion, you kind of think she's a female Legolas or something. But she's more of a mage. Like Legolas was a
Archer.
Yeah. So, but it's good. I enjoy it. I'm definitely enjoying it. That and Shangri-La.
I'm gonna be starting that soon.
Yeah, you're not gonna like Shangri-La because it's more like Sword Art Online. So no, you're not.
I wasn't into that.
Yeah,
I don't understand the gaming thing.
Yeah.
But
So
it's fine,
Yeah, no. Everybody has their own thing, but that's what Shangri-La is heavy into the gaming.
Is it?
Yeah, heavy into the gaming.
People living lives in the game.
Well, that's what it's going. It's gonna happen eventually. Like not living in there, but like you're like like a how do you say it? Like
virtual reality?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You know what's funny? That just reminded me of Apple is making his headset to where you can walk around and everything is all like animated and virtual reality like connected with the real world. That looks crazy and not in a good way crazy.
Nah.
A little weird crazy for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting a little too much. But there's some people that like it. There's some people that want to do that.
I'm not going to be wearing that thing 24/7.
Yeah.
I've got to get used to wearing this watch now. It feels weird. Like, oh yeah, I should probably put it on.
Yeah, I'm not too big on accessories no more. So I don't know.
I'm gonna be like Will Smith in iRobot. Remember when he was just like, he just wasn't into all the automated stuff.
Yeah.
Like he would drive his car manually.
And like y'all doing too much.
Yeah.
And trust the robots.
But I think we should jump into our Chop Talk segment real quick. And since this week, I didn't even introduce the topic. This week on our Anime Break Room episode 32, we're going to talk about the Spy Family Season 2. And in our Chop Talk, we're going to keep the concept of family because we're going to create our own anime family, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think.
cool.
I think it was a pretty cool thing to do. So let's jump into it. I'll go first because you guys still got some thinking to do.
Excuse me.
Okay. So I'm gonna be the father or the husband. All right. That's yes.
Papa
yes.
Will.
I can only imagine who the wife is gonna be.
Oh, you know what? You would think, but I'm torn between two. Okay, I'm torn. All right. So
Whoever they are, they got legs.
yes, they do. So, but I think first off, my daughter. If I had an anime daughter, anime son, I think my daughter would be. And I was kind of going with back and forth with this too, but I think I'm gonna go with Anya because she's so adorable.
Aww.
Yes, Anya's very adorable.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about Eren from My Hero.
Aaron.
Or like,
Eri.
yeah, Eri. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Eri. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Eri.
Yeah.
I was thinking about her because she's pretty cute. Like she's adorable too.
Yeah.
You know, she's very innocent, wholesome.
Yeah.
But I think Anya is like she'll keep me on my toes.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah, she
saying?
You have your hands full with
Yeah,
that one.
Right.
Yeah. She's going all over the place. So, but yeah. So Anya will be my daughter. Gon will be my son. Cause I think I can relate to Gon. You know, in a little bit. You know. So Gon will be my son. I think I could. I think the thing is, I want to I would like to mentor Gon.
I was gonna say he needs a father figure.
Yes, yes.
yeah.
You know what? I've shout out to Mito, Mito, right? That was the woman that took care of him.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, shout out to her because man, she held it down. You know, what
She
I'm saying?
did?
It's true.
She did held it down. But yeah, Gon will be my son. I like I said, like you said, he does need a father figure, and like I think I will like try to mentor him. You know what I'm saying? Try to make sure he has a good life and like keep his innocence, like kind of what Killua did, try to do for him. You know what I'm saying? Keep his innocence, but yet, you know, hey, you know, keep your head on a swivel because the world is not always, you know, bright color and roses and all that. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like, you know, mentor him and make sure he gets through life pretty well. Anya, I think, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Anya, honestly.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
She's gonna listen to you.
No, she's probably gonna read my mind the whole time, you know?
Papa's a liar.
Yeah. No, that's so funny. But so now, oh man, for my anime wife. Oh, this is tough. Decisions. So I'm between Yor and Robin.
I knew Robin.
Oh yeah.
I knew Robin. I had a feeling maybe Yor, but I was like,
yeah.
definitely
The thing
Robin.
is so I'm weighing my options.
Robin won't love you.
Yeah, she will.
No, she wouldn't.
Maybe not, but that's okay.
She's too cool for you.
I don't care. I'll go Sanji mode for her. You know.
There you go.
Robin Swan. But no, so yeah, I mean, Robin does her own thing. You know what I'm saying? There's not she's kind of go adventuring, you know, doing her archaeology work and all that. But Robin's Robin. You know, Robin's my number one favorite female character in all anime. Yeah,
Okay. Nice.
Especially when you watch Wano, you're gonna see she gets a power up. It's pretty sweet.
Oh,
like
yeah,
in
it's
Awakening.
Our cousin Chuck likes Robin too.
Yeah, no, Robin's
favorite.
great, and her
Yeah.
backstory is so sad. So yes, and then there's Yor, which Yor can't cook. You know,
You can eat out.
yeah, we're gonna have to eat out a lot.
But she's gonna want to cook for you.
She's gonna want to try. That's the thing with Yor. Like she tries to be a great mother, and you have to respect that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, like
does.
she's trying to cook. She seems like she's a clean person. You know, and she's strong as hell.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
as we've seen in this season, we'll
gosh.
talk about it.
Oof.
Yeah, she's strong. So, decisions. I don't know, man. It's tough. But I think I'm gonna have to go with. Dang, man, why did I put myself on the spot
I don't
here?
know. I'm
It's
like,
okay. Take your
It
time.
is tough.
I'm like, are you really gonna choose one? You can't just, I thought you were just gonna leave it in the air like that. But okay.
I have to.
Oh, if you're gonna
I
choose,
you
go ahead.
listen. You got to be a loyal husband, okay?
Oh,
You know?
I
Tell
agree
her.
with that. I agree with that.
But I think it'd be yours because just like I said, she's very like she tries. You know,
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
yours more likely to love you, anyways.
Well, not only that, but Robin ain't gonna be caring. I mean, she does care.
Your needs a cover up, so you're good enough for that.
Probably. As long as I'm good enough, that's all that matters, I guess. But that'll be my family. It'll be Anya, Yor, and then Gon will be my son. So
Okay.
Nice.
it's a nice little family. You know,
Yeah.
Gon will be in the backyard doing John Jonkin and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, practicing then every time. Can
Yeah.
Kilowog come over? I was like, no, hell no. Y'all destroying everything.
You can go over there.
I know. Yeah. Well, you go see Kilowog. Don't bring him over here.
Yeah.
But who wants to go next?
Do you want to go next or you want me to go?
You go.
All right, I'll go. So I was more thinking in my family, I probably wouldn't have parents because they just get in the way of the real goal. So I was more thinking like I would be like a cousin to like the Elrics.
Oh,
You know?
Okay.
And they're like, you know, they're on their mission, and then I'm like,
you would join them?
Their loyal cousin, yeah, that got their back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, they go do their thing, but then like I would come with like, you know, something like, guys, I found this, and they're like, what? That's what we needed, and I'm like, yeah, you know how it is. I got your back, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But I will say that I would definitely have a boyfriend. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And you know,
I gotta. I think I
know. You know.
I'm trying to think who it is. I'm trying to think.
That would have to be Spike Spiegel.
Okay, I was okay.
That would have
Too
to be
cool.
Spike Spiegel.
I
Even though I feel like he will break my heart.
No, yeah. Oh yeah.
He will
yeah.
break my heart.
Yeah, because
but-
all he thinks about is Julia. I know, disgusting. You know, I honestly thought it was gonna be Zorro.
Nah, Zora wouldn't love me.
You're right.
He wouldn't.
You're
I mean,
right.
Spike would barely love me, but you know,
Well,
Zoro even.
you just,
He riz you up though.
you
Be
know
a
how
nice
to pick
night.
them. You know how to pick them.
That's true. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have bad taste. No, but no, I feel like that would be my thing. Like I
Okay.
wouldn't.
So, but okay, let's say this: if he was to have a kid, anime child, which I mean,
Anime child. I don't know. Children get in the way, but no, I'm just kidding.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
An anime child.
just pick one.
Okay, well, let me think.
Pick
Will.
one. Pick one.
Let me think. Will.
We don't got all day to think.
You know what though? You had asked that question before on a different podcast, and I remember I responded Anya too.
Oh yeah, you did.
It was
You
like
did. You
Anya
did.
or
Yeah,
Aerie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I would like Anya too. Like I feel like she would be a cool daughter to have.
Yeah.
You know,
She's just very active.
yeah.
You know, there's never a dull moment with Anya. You know?
That's true. Oh, never.
Never a dull moment.
Never.
But overall, no, I wouldn't have children.
Okay, so you'll be a childless,
I have cousins.
man hunting cousin with cousins,
I got cousins.
and you pick the worst boyfriends of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, the Elric brothers was my cousins. And like I would probably also stay with Winry and her grandma.
That's
you know?
Okay.
They would,
Yeah.
like I'd be like a
So
part of that.
Yeah, so like her grandma would adopt you and everything.
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
a way. And I'd be
Okay.
like, "Oh, what are you making to eat?" Oh, and then like I would also probably know Izumi too. You know what I'm saying?
That's the master.
The teacher,
The
yeah.
teacher,
Yeah.
I'm a housewife. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Although that'd be a cool family to be adopted by right there, because she couldn't have children.
Yeah, actually, that would be a cool family.
You know?
You know what? You should do that because you can still consider the Elrics to be cousins.
I guess.
You know, even though because
Parents get in the way though.
Yeah, here we go. So you just be like an orphan.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of my characters are always like any character that I ever create in my head.
Yeah.
It's an orphan.
They usually are like orphans, or they just like don't have a lot of family.
Such a
That's
typical.
interesting.
They're
typical
independents. They're independents.
Such a typical.
She
anime
wants her
character.
You
independent.
know? Yeah. It's like not necessarily orphans, but just independents.
Okay.
You know. But anyways, yeah.
So does your biological mother gave you up or something? Is that what happened? Or?
I don't know what happened to her.
Oh, okay. We just don't care.
I don't talk to her.
Okay. That makes sense.
Tucker.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's just like, you know how what's that? Oh my gosh. What's his name? All Might's teacher or master or whatever.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah.
had
yeah,
to
yeah.
like kind of like
the seventh wielder. Yeah.
yeah. She had to like, you know, kind of give up her
Oh,
family.
yeah.
You know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool. And it's just like I respect you, Ma.
Yeah.
You had to do what you had to do.
or be so resentful like Shigaraki's
Or-
father.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
But it seemed like you're
But
taking
he
the high
also-
road.
Right. I don't think he really knew the whole situation
Right.
either.
Right.
You know?
Right. So That's interesting. So the cousins of the Elrics, you're bad tasting men, but you'll be adopted by.
Although Spike Spiegel's pretty cool, but I'm just saying.
He's pretty cool, but yet he has a one-track mind, or he's a one-man. Well, how can I say? He's a one-woman man. He's a one-woman man.
I mean,
and you're not that woman.
Is he a one-woman
yes,
man?
He is.
Is he
yes,
though?
he is. Yes, he is.
He was pretty flirtatious in that movie with that girl. Remember
So
that?
you
Remember
could-
that cop?
He
Was definitely trying to get at that.
It's probably been a while. Okay,
It's probably been a while.
What do you want him to do? You know, men gotta be men. You know. So okay, Mr. Dabir.
Yeah. All right. So, anime wife. I settled with Nero, from Black Clover.
I haven't seen that. Okay.
Hero.
Yeah.
Why am I drawing a blank?
She is okay. That's why I was up trying to make sure I had the right name. She is basically the bird. You remember the black bird? Yeah,
Okay,
she kinda
So you
just-
married a bird?
well,
She can transform into a bird.
a bird. Yeah. But she was okay. She was the
She a
assistant.
bird.
She's a bird. Stupid. She was the assistant for the first Wizard King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I remember.
Yeah, you could tell she's very caring, powerful magic
In her
that she
own
had.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's kind of laid back and just kind of quiet and chill.
Yeah.
Unless you get her to
Riled up.
unless you get on her good side.
Yeah, right.
I like challenges, so I can see myself trying to make her happy.
Try to
type
woo
thing.
her?
Yeah. Like, oh, she's not gonna, let me
Yeah.
take on her date easy. I got to work for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
The beer likes to chase.
Yeah,
Like the thrill
yeah.
of the chase.
We're definitely gonna be chasing that bird.
Every time she's gonna see her, she's gonna think bird.
Yeah, now I'm
Bird.
thinking that.
That's interesting. I didn't. Okay, Nero. Okay.
Yeah. I like her in the anime. She's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
No, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you have any kids?
So if we would have any kids, let's see. I would definitely Goten.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah.
I like Goten. I like his little personality when he was younger.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he
He
is.
is.
Yeah, very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble. Very innocent. Somewhat like Gon.
Yeah.
You know, innocent. You know,
Got all
kinda,
that power, don't even realize it,
Right. kind of sheltered a little bit.
Hmm.
You know.
I know. I was thinking when TG, when he turned Super Saiyan, TG was like, "Oh no, he's a monster!"
Yeah, not another monster. And then he was like, he kind of looked around. He's like, I'm a monster. It's like,
Aw.
but no, okay, Goten.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Goten is nice. He's like you said, he's a good boy.
Raising them, training together. That'd be cool.
Okay. All right, that's dope. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. They got a nice little small family.
Yeah.
It's a nice fan. I don't know how.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how Goten came out so good with that bird of a mama. No.
Yeah, no.
That's cool though.
No, but she was what can I say? She became a bird for like years until the Wizard King.
Yeah, she
Came
was.
back, right?
I forgot how it was. Yeah, she got transformed into a bird and was like.
I think she transformed herself, right?
Did she?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Oh,
Since
yeah,
I
it's been a
watched it.
while.
Yeah.
And
No,
she was stuck like that.
Yeah.
So she became immortal and
Okay.
stuck in that form.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember right,
Oh.
which was crazy.
Interesting.
See,
Yeah.
now if I were to choose Robin, I'll have to chase Robin too.
Oh yeah, you will.
That's
She admire your strength though.
Yeah, I hope so.
I don't think she would.
I hope
Oh,
so.
no.
You're just a hater. That's all you are. You're a hater.
Look at his biceps.
No,
Nah.
I have to flex.
She's
There you
She's
go.
not that person. Here
she's
you
better
go.
than that.
Whatever, dude.
You're gonna have
Whatever.
to save her. Yeah, flexing won't be
Yeah,
enough. You're gonna have to save
I don't
her.
have to.
She'd probably
Robin,
save
what
you.
do you want? Hey, that's fine with me. That's why I picked Yor. Because Yor can save me. Yor's
That's true.
strong as
She's
hell.
gonna be in there quick.
Yeah, I like
Yor.
get him, baby.
But see, Yor probably wouldn't mind saving you. She'll
That's
be like,
fine.
Mhm.
she'll be like, oh.
Listen, I love strong women. All right, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of it.
All right.
I love strong women.
Mhm.
Take it
You
easy.
know?
Take it
I
easy.
love them. I
Take
love
it
them.
The
easy.
saying in them.
Yeah,
The only woman that-
yeah, the saying in me.
The only woman that loves you is your mother.
That's fine with me too. I don't care. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shoot. Anyways, no, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, some good choices. Some good choices.
Yeah. It got some haters, but good choices.
Well, I will say though, it's good choices based on good reasons. So not just like, oh, they're hot. Ew. It's like no,
they,
it's like
they
good.
got big boobs. Like
Right.
everybody has big boobs. Like,
Right.
Like what the heck? Yeah.
That's true.
But
No,
no,
what's up with these these characters out here?
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
make
gosh.
sure.
yeah.
They always got the tiny waist, especially at One Piece though. They always got the tiny waist
Yeah.
and the wide hips. I'm like, they look like
Yo, remember the one Big Mom daughter Smoothie? She was tall. They
Oh
had her
yeah,
super tall. Yeah. I know you don't really like.
I'm trying to think of.
You'll
Which
see,
she has so many kids.
Yeah, she
does.
Listen, this is what I was telling my girl son Deej. I was
Yeah.
telling him he was like, man, yo, Big Mom has so many kids. Like, yeah, I didn't realize how much of a thought Big Mom was. She was out for not for the streets, but for the seas.
Right. For the
Did they
seas.
show her like the fathers of these?
They showed the father for the one daughter that she had on Thriller Bark, Lola. They showed her father that I can remember.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
she did him dirty. Like, marry, have a kid. All right, get out of here.
Yeah,
Next,
yeah.
marry, have a kid. Get out of here.
Right.
Next.
They- But we didn't see the father for Katakuri or for
Katakuri.
Petros
He
Yeah,
makes it worth it.
or Katakuri was yeah. Oh, Petros, yeah.
He did that perfect, actually.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Kills me every time.
I like him.
They didn't.
He's
Yeah,
good.
they didn't show the fathers for a lot of the other kids. They just showed Lola. That's all they showed the father for that I can remember.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's some good picks. Anything else?
You'd probably be a part of Big Mom's family. You'd be one of
I
her.
will be a part of.
Yeah,
Big
you
Mom's
could be one of her sons.
I'll be protected though.
Yeah, you would. Be
Yeah, I'll be
protected.
protected.
True.
Yeah.
I'll probably be your favorite son.
I don't think you would.
I would be.
You'd be one of the lesser ones.
Get out of here again.
They have Will destroying islands. Like, yeah, go
That's
ahead,
right.
go ahead.
That's right. I'll be up
You
there.
be
with
trying to
Katakuri.
get her affections. Mom, did you see me?
Like, oh yeah. Who was it? Like Pudding? Was it Pudding trying to win her over?
Was it Pudding?
I can't remember.
Pudding's the one with the third eye.
Yeah, the one that had
the
to marry
one that was
Sanji.
supposed to marry Sanji.
Yeah.
I was like, he finally got a girl, and then she took out his memories.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
They actually showed her on the latest episode of One Piece.
You
too.
know, I forgot about that. Reading the manga.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. They
I
showed
did
her
too.
and Cracker.
Yeah.
Cracker.
Yeah.
But they were saying they actually didn't show him in the manga. That was
Was that-
like anime only.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that whole
interesting.
scene with
Okay,
Kuzan.
but- But with Kuzan and who was the other? I forgot who's the other Blackbeard pirate.
I forget his name, the
Yeah,
sniper.
but they both took Pudding. They took their hostage.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I totally forgot about that, and I read it too, and I totally forgot when I saw. it, I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shoot, yeah."
Yeah, they only gave us probably one page and kind of just went to the next thing after,
okay.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. But I think we should jump into our lunch break topic. Season 2 Spy Family.
Yeah.
I love this anime. I really do.
Yeah, it's so
I
good.
love it. I'm glad I watched season 1. Binged all of season 1. I think I watched it way after it was done being released.
Okay.
And so I binged it. Told my sister about it because she's the first person I was like, yo, she's gonna love this. Like, especially with you having a child, coming, being the birth of my fourth nephew?
Fifth.
Nephew.
Wow.
Come on,
There's a
dude.
lot of nephews.
Well, how am I supposed to keep track? Yeah, popping out babies.
Well,
out here.
I know.
No, but yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, this would be perfect for my sister, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like it was so good.
Yeah, it's actually it was very easily one of my favorites. I'm like, I watched a couple episodes and I'm like, this right here.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
This right here.
I mean, I think it caught me on the first episode I watched. It just got me.
Yeah.
Because you see Anya, you see Lloyd, and then you see
Lloyd is awesome.
Lloyd is awesome.
is.
But then you see, he's trying to be like, okay, I gotta let her go. I'm an 8, and then you see his he's starting to get emotionally attached.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's trying to fight it, but at the same time, you
Right.
can see
He's trying to remind himself. And there's even
Yeah.
moments where he's like, even after this, I'll keep in contact with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they're from a different country than he is.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true, yeah.
So it's
Right.
like,
Right.
you
So
know, at some point he has to go back to his country.
So I'm gonna be curious to see how this all plays out.
Right.
But season 2 was great. They start off. First of all, my wife, your Briar hyphen Medina. No, they shot you in the butt, man. I was like, yo,
That was so
Yo.
funny. For one, like I got scared because they showed a guy pointing a gun. I'm like, oh no. And then
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So I read the summary of the episode, and I think it said like Yor gets injured or whatever. I'm thinking, no, Yor can't get injured. And then like you see it, you're like, oh, like is she in the hospital? And she's just like having the worst time. And I'm like, where did she get shot? And then when he said the butt, I'm thinking, oh my
Yeah.
god,
I was dying. It was so funny because I'm just like, I'm glad she survived it, but man, I gotta hurt.
yeah. So
Oh.
so
But it's also a fleshy area.
right.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of it's muscle, but there's not a lot of like bone.
But the thing with that,
But I mean, I'm sure it still hurts. I'm not
no,
saying that
for
doesn't-
sure,
it doesn't
hurts.
hurt. But I'm just
you
saying.
you can clench all you want, it's still gonna hurt.
If you're gonna get a puncture wound, it's probably the best place would be like a fleshy area.
But
true.
it's funny because nobody like the whole story. Like they're all keeping secrets from each other.
Yeah.
Yours
Yeah.
an assassin, Lloyd is Twilight. He's a spy. So she can't tell him, oh, I got shot in the butt after killing these guys.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So she's putting this face, or like she's trying to like really suck it up,
hiding
and
it.
Yeah.
and Lloyd thinks she's mad. Like she's just mad at him.
Hilarious.
She's
The face she
unhappy,
was
yeah.
making.
Yeah.
Just like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, and he goes, well, let's do a date night. You know what I'm saying? And she's excited, but at the same time, it's like Lloyd, yours is like, she's trying to put this face on where she's happy, but at the same time, she's like really mad.
Like
Like,
timing couldn't be worse.
the worst timing.
Yeah.
And it was great. Like
And she had never really been on a date, so she was like, "We have to
Right.
go on that. I
Yeah.
really want to do
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
because this is like."
And typical Lloyd, I have so many outcomes and possibilities. And then like when the car pulls up, and he goes, okay, Lior, let's go. And then she goes, nah, I'd rather walk. And
Yeah.
it just took down like more than half of his possibilities.
I was
Yeah.
again.
Oh my God,
me
it was
over
so
here
great.
cackling to
Yeah.
myself like,
Yeah.
this
you
is
know,
hilarious.
yeah, I was dying.
One thing I love about Lloyd is that he's so great at his job, right? Analysis and gathering intel and all of this, right? But when it comes to his family, or this pretend family he has, it's like he just doesn't get it.
Right.
He's like, I don't know what's going on.
And
Like,
you know what? Once we get more into it, we're gonna definitely get into that because
Yeah.
the interactions with him and Anya on the
Oh my
boat,
gosh.
so great.
Oh my gosh.
So great.
Yeah.
But no, that whole first part with her butt injury, and then the poison helped the injury at first.
That was I didn't see that coming too.
Did they say that in season 1? Like she's able to like her body was able to take poison.
I don't remember.
I don't
can't
remember.
remember.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I
how,
remember.
she's immune to poison.
Yes. Yeah.
Which makes sense, right? Because the Zojics are the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. Got
So
this
all
assassin thing going
so
on.
all assassins are immune to poison.
Smart.
You know?
But the poison cleared up her wound, and she was able to enjoy the rest of the night. And yours like, okay, I'm scot free. Like she's happy.
it was almost like a pain relief.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it still didn't it still bother her like the next day?
But the next day
Yeah, it
she
wore
felt
off.
it again.
Yeah.
But it was almost like pain relief for that moment,
Yeah, but it was funny because
Like
like they were at the movie theater or the opera, and she was like just standing up, and he goes, "What's going on? Is she
Yeah.
really this mad at me? Like, what did I
Yeah.
do?"
Yeah.
Like you're right. It's funny how absent-minded Lloyd is. Like
He just couldn't comprehend what's going on. Yeah.
Because all his life is trained to be a spy. To be a family man is foreign for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which I like seeing that because it's the things you can't calculate
Right.
or figure out. Like it's people, it's just day-to-day things. You just can't plan it, you know?
And that's the thing. Like he's never been around people like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it's always been
A
kill
mission.
or be killed kind of thing.
And he's been in a lot of like relationships, but it was always for a mission.
Yeah.
It was always to gather intel. So he knew he knew what to do to like make these ladies happy, right? And to make them love him. But it was never real.
Right.
Like it was never like
Right.
you
It was
know?
for the mission.
Yeah. And it's like she doesn't really I mean, yeah, like, she enjoys whatever like the stuff that he tries to do, but it's like he can't figure her out as easily as he would figure out these other women.
Yeah.
Because these other women would be like kind of basic.
Because Yor has her skeletons in her closet.
Right.
And,
She has her reasons for doing
Yeah.
this, for being a part of this family too.
Yeah. Which makes this anime so interesting. It really does. I think we said it before. Everybody has their secrets, and the adults think they have everything under control, but in all reality, it's the child that has everything under control.
Anya has everything
Anya
under
and
control.
Bond.
I love how her and Frankie were like following them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's Frankie, right?
Yes. I like him.
Scruffy.
He's funny.
He's funny.
He's like, they just abuse him. You know what I'm
They
saying?
really use
They do,
him.
yeah.
It's
He's,
hilarious.
I mean, he's
Or
kind of
Lloyd
like,
abuses him.
He's kind of like I don't want to say a rat, but he's like, he's kind of like that, where he's just, what do you call those?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like he just got, like, he's just like a
Support character.
Well, no, he's like kind of like a rat. Like he's always gathering, like he just
Intel?
gets the information, and he has to do it in the most shady ways.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
he's your
like,
connections to everything underground and all that type stuff.
He's the informant. That's okay. I'm looking for the
informant.
And
okay.
informants are never like, how do you say? I don't know. They're never like, I don't want to say they're not trustworthy. Well, no, I don't want to say they're not trustworthy, but they're always kind of shady.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like FBI informants, right? They're usually criminals, right?
Okay, yeah.
Or that type of thing. So it's like, I don't know. And like the informant, it's like, oh, okay. He's involved in some shady stuff.
Nah, but he's funny. He's a good character.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a good
I like him.
character.
He's just looking for love,
Yeah.
Every time they show
guy.
him trying to get a date, oh my god.
Right. He's trying to pick up pointers from Lloyd, and I don't think he gets it. That's nobody does. Not everybody does, I should say. But no, he's a good character. I love the aspect of him and Anya following them. He thinks it's all a game. You know what I'm saying? He thinks it's all a game.
Yeah.
Anya wants to make sure everything's all good.
Right.
She doesn't want the family to break up, because then she feels like they're gonna go
take her back to the orphanage.
Yeah. So
it's funny the conclusions that she'll come to. She'll be like, "Oh, mama's unhappy. Papa's gonna send me back to over." Like it'll just be like anything. It just ends up with her back at the orphanage.
You know who else comes up with crazy conclusions? Bond, comes up with some crazy conclusions. Yeah. Poor Bond. They didn't think he's gonna be like tossed to the wayside.
Yeah.
I think the end of season 1, when Yor was trying to cook for him, he was like, no, he wants none of that.
Wasn't that the next episode?
Was it in season 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that was one.
Bond's strategy to stay alive.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, because he helped Lloyd with the mission in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but he thought that, wasn't that the one where he thought that something was going to happen to him because of Yor's cooking?
Yeah.
He was like, he thought something was going to happen, like something bad because of Yor's cooking.
So it wasn't the end of season 1, right?
I think that was season 2.
It was season 2, yeah. That was great. He saw himself eating it and then dying. Yeah. But he because he went to look for Lloyd because Lloyd can cook.
Yeah.
And so that's why
I don't want her food.
Yeah. And he wanted to help Lloyd with his mission so he can be done faster, so he can take him home. So he can cook. Yeah. So
that's funny.
And at the end of season 2, they're starting to get really close, Bond and Lloyd.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Yeah,
I didn't see the very last episode.
You got to see the last episode.
Yeah.
They're starting to have a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll see what we're talking about.
Right. It's nice. It's nice.
That's cute.
Like
That's cute.
it's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like man's best friend, basically.
Right.
That's what they're going with. And it's adorable. They have that, and then in one of those episodes. Because like I said, I like those 2-for-1 episodes. They're so great. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They have like one half is like one storyline, and then the other half is another storyline.
Yeah.
But in one of those episodes, you see, what Anya calls the second son, Damien.
Yeah, Damien.
Second son.
He has a super crush on Anya.
Is it a crush?
It's a crush. Yeah,
I think he's fighting it though. Like he realized it, but he just like no.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm like, I don't know if he has a crush on her or if he's just like I had to compare it to somebody else and I forgot who it was. But like it's like like a Bakugo Deku thing where he's just like she has something that makes him feel, I don't want to say inferior, but it grounds him. You know? And he's kind of like, I feel like he's intrigued by her, right? Because she treats him differently than everyone else. Everyone else is like, Lord Damien,
right. Everybody walks around eggshells with him,
you know. And she's more like, you know, like she's like honest. She's a little more honest with him.
Second thun.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it could be, you know, like a little kid crush. I mean, it could be.
That's why I think it because he's always blushing, you know, when she does something, and
he's never experienced that before.
Well, they're kids. Of course they haven't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no. I'm saying he's never experienced somebody like kind of being honest with him.
Right. But that could also lead to, you know, just like you know, like a puppy love kind of thing.
There is times where they show, you know, him looking at her and she's glowing and sparkling and he's blushing like crazy. He's just like, what's going on?
Yeah. And like you said, he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what that emotion is. You know
and also to add that Anya, she not just hear thoughts, but I'm starting to see that she can sense feelings too. So she can like sense this feeling coming from him, but she's too young. She doesn't know what it is yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
I started noticing that a little bit more.
He really wants to be her friend, but he doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I could see that.
I could see that too, but I think it's more like puppy love. But yeah, I mean, he wants to,
but at that age, that would just be them being friends.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But he doesn't want to, how can I say, like lower himself.
He's gonna feel like that's how he think.
But he does protect her at times.
Yeah,
I think with the other two, you know, they're annoying. But they would make fun of her,
but they're loyal to him.
No, but
loyal lackeys.
They would make fun of her.
Loyal lackeys.
They would make fun of Anya, and then you know he would just kind of be like, "Yo, man, you know, leave her alone." You know, so you can see like he's kind of caring for her more and more as it goes on.
Yeah.
So, but I just think it's just a little puppy love. But like you said, you're right. It's puppy love, but it's like friendship. You know what I'm saying? It's
at their age, they'll just be like, can we be friends?
Yeah. Or we can hold hands, you know, kind of thing. You know, because that's what we did when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? We held hands with other kids, you know, just to make sure that we all are together.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it's interesting. I like that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they'll go back. Okay. So remember with the whole pastry thing?
Yes.
He gave her the pastry,
even
though she won it.
Yeah, right.
She
won
the first time she won it, but
like, whoa, let's redo that.
She's so naive when they were like, "Oh, you must be cheating. You must can read minds." And she goes, "Oh, okay, now I gotta lose." You know?
Yeah.
And her poker face is terrible.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Like
Hilarious.
They were gonna grab the Joker card, and she was like. And you know, she'll start smiling, and then they'll go away from it, and then like she'll get all nervous.
Yeah,
you know. But
she was crying, and he's like, oh,
yeah, that was
like,
it. There,
man.
she started crying.
He's like, I can't. He's like, dang it, I don't want to. You know, like he didn't want her to be sad. He didn't want to make her sad.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
right? So it was a nice, wholesome scene there. It really was. I like I said, I just think it's puppy love. You know,
those macaroons look good too.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
But it was funny that after she ate the macaroons and then it was almost like she was powering up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I forgot about it.
And then she did all the work and she still got like a 40 on the test.
Yeah. And then I think Lloyd said, "What? At least you're getting a little better."
Yeah,
you know.
That's true. Yeah, she went from like a 20 to a 40.
Yeah, right.
She still felt empowered after that too. Like, yeah, I did do better. Just not that much better.
Yeah, but I mean, dang, they study ancient language and they're in the first grade.
I know. It's that
as an advanced school.
Crazy.
That's what it is. It's an advanced school.
That's crazy.
You know, it's
what ancient language are we even like Latin? You know, like what is this?
You know, I mean, barely talked the English language at age 6. You know,
she got lists. Like she
You
barely
know?
like,
I know.
she's still working on her speech.
She's like, I want to go on the outing. You know?
That's literally
Ooting.
just what I thought of
Yeah,
too.
I
Ooting.
done
The ootings.
the outings.
Yeah.
But yeah, they end up going to outing because she ends up winning the raffle, which it was supposed to be rigged, but she read.
She got them back.
Yeah.
it was supposed to be rigged.
That was good.
That
But
was nice.
your ends up getting her next mission with protecting this mafia family, the Gretcher family, and she's supposed to protect the mom after they killed her husband and multiple sons. I think she had like multiple other sons. I think. Yeah, they killed a lot of
The one that they were protecting?
Yeah.
She just had the baby, I thought.
I think I thought it sounded like I thought they said that he had all their sons. I could be wrong.
I can't remember.
I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I
But
thought
I know-
she just had the baby.
I know they killed.
But they killed her family.
Yeah, your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she goes on this mission, and I like this whole thing with it's so Yor centric season 2, which
Yes.
I liked.
Yes.
I liked it because now with Yuri, and Yuri's a whole nother case. You know?
Yeah, I like Yuri.
I do too, and he hates Lloydie. So
I know.
But now that Yuri is all grown up, he has his own job. He works for the secret police.
Which they don't know.
Yeah, which they don't know either.
Another secret.
Right.
Yeah,
So
anyways, we'll get to that later.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So like now I like this whole thing where she's having this inner conflict where she doesn't know if she wants to keep being an assassin. The
Yes.
Thor, and I like the code name Thor
Thorn
Princess. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
It
cool.
makes sense, you know what I'm saying, watching her character and everything.
Yeah.
But I do like this inner conflict because, she's trying to figure out, okay, what am I doing this for? You know what I'm saying? And as she's going along, you can see like it's kind of wearing on her, especially when she's going through these fights with these other assassins, because like it seems like this whole process is just dulling her fight senses. You know what I'm saying? Like because in season 1 they showed she was invincible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She could be untouched.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and then and she was fighting pro assassins, like she was fighting legit assassins, but at the same time, like she was being caught off guard a lot of the times, and the director was telling her, "Listen, you got to be on your A game."
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I gotta stay
distracted.
focused,
What you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah, she was very distracted, and then obviously she was trying to keep her secret from the family, who was on the same cruise as she was.
Right.
So there's a lot that was going on for Yor. You know what I'm saying? But I love that. I love, like I said, how it was so Yor centric. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a big part of the whole story for season 2. You know what I'm saying? To see that, and then like this inner conflict. I don't know. I thought it was pretty unique. It was pretty cool.
I actually didn't even see it coming.
No, me either. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to see
definitely.
that, and then and then she's just like the whole time she's figuring out, and then she's fighting all these assassins. You know what I'm saying?
Back to back too.
Yeah,
Like, no rest.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah. She was going in. Even the old man was putting in work.
Yeah, the director.
Yeah,
But I mean, it was mostly just those two.
because the other two didn't.
Right,
They
didn't
weren't. They
know.
weren't a part of it.
Right.
They were kind of just.
They were just there to entertain the guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't actually know, what was going on. But it was like all those assassins versus, the director and Yor. I mean,
Yeah, it was like 20 of them, right?
Yeah,
it was,
it was
was
a lot of
crazy.
them. I don't
yeah,
even know how
it was.
many.
Yeah, it looked crazy amount.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like the one part where the director like breaks the one guy's arm
Yeah.
because he's following
Yeah.
the one guy and
Yeah.
he breaks his arm, and then he just go, I'm gonna
He
ask you.
excuses himself.
I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, yes or no.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like he asks the one question about how many.
How many more?
He goes and he breaks his leg anyways. Like,
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, that wasn't a yes or no question."
yeah,
My bad.
But he was putting in work. That old man was putting. I like the
Yeah.
one part too where he's trying to clean up Yor's mess as
yeah,
she's fighting.
yeah.
In the middle of the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And, like, I think he hit the one guy with the mop.
What he did,
You know,
he did.
He hit him in the mouth. You know,
He did. Yeah, I was like, "Dang, that must have been a hard hit
Yeah.
for him to get knocked out."
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cool too, cause like you did see like Yor when there was like moments where she had to fight, but it like they couldn't you know, they couldn't be obvious that, you know,
Right.
they didn't want to cause a commotion, you know?
Yeah.
So what I really loved, and it's like, you see Anya come, she sees yours. She's like, oh, mama, you know, and she's like, and then like when she starts fighting the guy, she's like,
with a sickle.
yeah, the sickle, yeah,
The
sickle
sickle.
Barnaby, whatever
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name
yeah.
is, sickle
Who's
and
that?
chain Barnaby or whatever. And she's like, oh, this circus lady is doing great. Because
Yeah,
like,
I like
yours
that part.
worried, like, oh my gosh, everyone's watching. Like, you know, what are they going to think? It's going to cause a commotion. And then Anya's like, oh, the circus lady. And they're like, oh, it's a street performers. Wow, it's a show. Cool.
Yeah,
That was nice. She
You
came
know?
in clutch with
Yo,
that.
she came in clutch a couple times.
She
for,
did.
for
Yeah.
your.
She did.
And that was one of them. I like that part. And
Yeah.
then yours, like, okay, I gotta take this guy out. You know, not so flashy, or well, in a flashy way, I should say. And she, instead of like blood spill, you know what I'm saying? She kind of like hit his vitals.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like knocked him out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wrapped them up in the chain. And
Yeah.
stuff.
I love it when she
yeah.
do that, when they show her hit vital spots, like bang, 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 bang. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really funny before that when Anya was like, you know, and she was in the store with Lloyd, and she was like, oh, she was like, if Papa sees Mama, then he's gonna say, you're battling. Are you an assassin? We have to break up our family. Anya, we have to get rid of her too.
Yeah,
like it was
yeah,
just like the
yeah.
conclusion she was coming to. It was funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Then she had him in the you know, in the
The changing
dressing
room.
room,
The dressing
yeah.
room.
Oh, okay. So this is where you brought it up earlier with, I think, D.
Yeah.
You brought it earlier with Lloyd, like not getting, you know, like, no, was he? Who
It was
he?
me. It
Okay.
was me.
So I know I'm trying to think. 'Cause I think both of you guys kind of said, but
Because I was gonna get to that point, but no, go ahead. Go ahead.
But so yeah, Lloyd doesn't get normal human comprehension. You know what I'm saying? So that whole time, you know, she wanted before. I think it was before that she wanted the skeleton
Skeleton
keychain.
Yeah.
And she was making a whole fuss and everything. And then, like, when the people said, oh, look at her, you know, all she wants is the keychain. And Laura's like, so how do I be a good dad? Do I got to get
Right.
this keychain?
Right,
like, what do I
right,
got to
right.
do?
Right.
It was like,
I mean, it was
what the
stressing.
heck? Like,
Yeah.
yo, he was just going, like, he overreacted
This
with
is
the whole
life or
situation.
death right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, you know what I'm
Everything
saying?
is an analysis.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
everything is an analysis.
He's trying to break it all down, you know.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
when he's in the change room, he goes, because Anya played it cool. She played it right. She goes, Papa, you got to be the one to be cool. Like you got to have the one be fun. So
She
you got to
got
be
him.
you got to be dressed like you're having like you're a fun loving dad. And he goes,
Yeah.
you're right, Anya. How am I gonna do this? And he's going in the dress room. He goes, okay, so I'm gonna try all these combinations of clothes. And she
Yeah.
was just like, yo, okay, now I can go.
Yeah.
But he's like overthinking everything.
Because she was like, oh, Papa's a master of disguise.
Yeah.
So he's going to change really fast. And
Yeah.
then after that, she heard him analyzing all the stuff. And she's
Yeah.
like, okay, I have time. And that's what she went.
Yeah.
That was it was so cool. Like
Yeah.
you can see like I text you. Their interaction the whole season was great.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I love their
Yeah.
interaction because he's everything Anya does, you know, he's trying to figure it out. Like
Yeah.
like he's a master spy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's a top spy from his country, you know, he's the best of the best. He knows how to get in and out of situations. He just doesn't know how to deal with a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
it's not just any child, too, though. Like, maybe if she was a normal child, maybe he would have more of a grasp on it. But the fact that she can read his mind, she knows what's going on.
Right.
You know, the same thing with Yor's
Right.
not just like a basic woman. Like, she's an assassin.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and it's like all these different things. And it's like adding layers that he's probably never had to deal with before.
Yeah, that's a
Because
good
he's used to
point.
dealing with more basic people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's not your basic run of the mill.
Yeah.
Right.
He picked the most complex family without even
Without
knowing
even
it.
knowing. Without
Yeah.
even
You know?
knowing. Yeah. Even the dog can see the future.
Even-
you
I
know
know,
what I'm saying?
even
Even
the dog.
putting Bond in that, yeah,
Right.
it just adds even more. Like, what is this dog doing? What is going on right now?
Yeah.
I love
funny.
I love the golf scene.
Yes.
The golf scene was hilarious.
I love that he's good at everything.
Yeah, and then she's trying to be good
He's
at
good
it.
at everything.
Yeah.
And she's like trying to hit hole in ones, and she's getting all upset. Like
Yeah.
that's so. This was like the after the whole changing room scene. There's like the next day where she's like, okay, I got to distract Papa to get to Mama.
Yes.
and she's like having fun the whole
Yeah,
time.
he
You know
gets
what
so
I'm saying?
distracted.
Oh
yeah.
no! I had fun.
He's like, I had too much fun. I got distracted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was so
Yeah.
great. And then like like I said, the golf scene was great because she's trying to get hole in ones, and then he's like, Anya, don't yell, like, just relax, And she's like, no. He's like, I gotta get it. He's like, well, maybe she should, experience some sort of success. He's just like trying to think of the whole situation. It's like their interaction was so great. I loved it. It was so funny. I definitely chuckled a couple of times, when they were interacting.
Yeah, they were. That was good.
It was great. It was hilarious.
I'm just like, dang, Lloyd is good at golf. He's good at tennis.
Oh, Lloyd.
He's good. He's just like good at everything.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
Yeah, he's just not good at figuring out Anya. That's the only thing he's not good at. Yeah.
Well,
But I love how they're at the fireworks and like this whole fight scene with the director and the assassins. It was dark. It was a little dark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got real brutal.
It was edge.
Yeah, they put a lot of edge. Like it was real edgy at times, And even the one scene where I think you're like stabbed the one assassin and then you see the blood like spilling all over her face. I was like, yo, this is.
Yeah, I was surprised they were adding that much blood and gore.
Yeah. No, but it gave a nice little edginess to the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I like about she's like, it's funny, even though despite her character, she does add a lot of edginess to the anime in general.
Yeah.
Because whenever you see her, even in season 1, when you see her, like you see those little moments, where she's like, having to kill somebody or whatever.
Right. Because they didn't show her a lot in her.
They showed her a few times.
But not like in season 2. Like I said, because season 2 was mostly like about Yor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like you said. It's nice to see. Or it's cool, I should say, it's cool to see that edginess, you know what I'm saying, it's from her character. And it makes sense because she's an assassin, you know what I'm saying? She's just killing people by any means necessary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it was, like I said, more of the inner conflict that she had where she was with fighting that one guy with the katana.
Yeah.
And he was gonna kill her. Like, he had her.
He knocked her out for a second.
She was dazed.
She was there.
Yeah.
She was dazed. Yeah,
that was crazy.
And then like she's going on and thinking about the whole situation with why she's doing this and why she's is it because of this my country? Is it because of the people that I care about? And she just wants to make the world a better place. That's what I got from it. You know what I'm saying?
What spurred that too, like what got her thinking was when the lady she was protecting was just like, I want to live a peaceful life. She's like, I don't want to be a part of, the gangster family or, the underworld anymore. She's like, I just want my son to have a nice life.
Right.
And then she started thinking about that, like how she started doing what she was doing for her brother.
Right.
And then after that, she started really thinking about it, especially when she was sitting there protecting them at night.
Yeah.
And she was like really thinking like, yeah. So it's interesting when she did get to that point where that guy with the katana was like about to defeat her, basically, was about to kill her. It was like she kind of went through the whole thought process.
Right.
She was like, I started it for my brother.
It's like her life flashed before her eyes.
Right.
Kind of.
Right. At least that part of her life.
Right. Right. Yeah.
She's like, I'm doing it for my brother. Then she was like, well, no, I'm doing it for my country to keep it. She was like, what? She was like, these peaceful days. And I think that at the end of it, it felt like the conclusion she came to was she still has, with her family, it's like she still has a reason to fight.
Right.
Yes.
Thinking about Anya and Lloyd and like how she wants the same way she did it for Yuri. Now she wants to do it for them.
Right.
To have it. Because she really believes in what she's doing.
Yeah.
She really believes in, you know what I'm saying? The fact that she was even a little surprised when she got the assignment. She was like, oh, we're protecting somebody from the mafia. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was even a little surprised by it. And then the guy was like, from the guy from the garden. I don't remember what his name was. Which I kind of like that, the garden, like they're the garden.
Right.
I was like, that's kind of cool.
I forgot that scene where he attacked her just to make sure that, she had her senses
so sharp,
up.
yeah.
I like the fact that she could sense bloodlust.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's okay. I sense bloodlust. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's around somewhere. And then there was even times where that whole sense kind of failed her because, like, maybe like, she was going through it, with her inner conflict, or the assassins, either hid themselves very well, what I'm saying, hid their presence very well. But the fact that she can sense that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, like obviously, her tracking, like her, like the assassin in her, you know what I'm saying?
The sixth sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty dope to see. but like you said, it was nice to see that her getting her resolve, and I think that's what really pushed her over to the edge. And again, Anya came and saved the day. You know what I'm saying? She threw her weapon.
Yeah, her ice pick.
Yeah. She threw it.
Her ice pick. I like that.
She threw it on the upper deck of the boat, and then the one guy slipped on it. The other guy
cracked his head open.
Yeah.
I was like,
the other guy shot his partner.
Yeah.
I think he
shot him in the butt. Right?
He shot him in the butt too. Yeah, he got shot in the butt too.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
and it's funny because Anya was like, just as I planned. She was trying to throw it to Yor, but it ended up having it.
No,
she was like, yo,
I'm sorry. He got shot in the leg, but the ice pick went in his butt.
Oh,
that's
right.
What happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then
He
yours
slipped
like,
on it. Yeah.
yours like, oh, my ice pick's here. Like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, the way Anya is like, just like how I play it. I'm like, okay. And even like how she got away from the daycare because Lloyd went to go deal with the bombs that were on the ship.
Yes.
Which the one informant, now he's a snake. The one informant they had, the assassins had.
Yes,
he's very snakish. He overheard the two assassins be like, okay, let's kill this guy so we can get our money because we don't need him. He's not feeding us, information like we wanted to. So
he's like, oh, they're fools.
Yes.
But did he already have that plan before?
I think so. I think he did have a plan, but he just like, you know what, the hell with this. He placed the bombs everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Lloyd went to go deal with because he could read. Lloyd's so good at everything.
Yeah.
He could read lips.
Yeah.
And so he ends up reading the one lips from the secret police. Goes and deals with the bomb issue while Anya is at the daycare. And I love the part where she's like, "Okay, I'm bouncing the ball. I'm about to get bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored."
Yeah,
It's like, okay. And then she just runs off after the daycare lady tries to.
She's like, I want to draw now. She's like, oh, well, let me get some stuff for you to draw.
And then Anya takes off to go help Mama.
Yeah,
it's great. And then, I liked it. It was wholesome. It was. And then to see that with the Lloyd defusing the bomb, and then the whole clock.
Yeah,
Anya,
the clock. Yeah.
How did she figure that out?
She heard.
I think she read somebody's mind.
Yeah, did she?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think she walked past the guy that y'all just talking. I forget his name. That guy that was listening on everybody. I think because he was having that thought in his head.
She didn't see him, but she heard him.
Yeah. Okay. And
like
then,
in her mind.
Yeah.
And she was like, a bad guy. Where is he? Then she realized, And then she told the guy, "Oh, somebody put a booger on that clock."
Oh, that was too cute. Like she was trying so hard, and he was just like,
It reminds me. That reminds me of the ketchup scene. That's what reminds me of.
The ketchup scene
in season 1. Like how she just how she helps. What I'm saying? Like she's like,
oh, what she wrote with the ketchup.
the message.
And they were like, "Oh, it's blood."
Yeah.
And it wasn't,
like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah. That's funny.
But it's. I love the way she tries to help. It's like it's real innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's obviously childlike, but it's simple but yet effective.
Well, what I think is cool too for her, it's like she's serious, but it's almost like her playtime too. It's like the imaginative play.
Yeah.
Where she likes to play spy. She likes to play superhero.
That's how the adult will take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's just, she's trying to be a superhero or a super spy,
Well, she calls herself superhero Anya. Yeah. Because she believes that, she really is.
She really is saving the world with her papa.
She is though.
She is though.
Which is the crazy part.
She
she really is saving everybody. With her with whatever she's doing. You know what I'm saying? But it is pretty cool to see. I like that. It's just cute. Like I think that's one of the real things that drew me into this anime, where it's like this little girl. Usually little kids are in animes are kind of cringe. You know what I'm saying? Some like Konohamaru is very cringy at first.
At first, he was annoying at first.
Yeah. But the way they have Anya, how she's such a focal point of the show, and it doesn't get old. Like it's not cringy. Like it's just. It's wholesome. That's the only way I can explain it. It's just real wholesome, and it's just so nice to see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very joyful. You know what I'm saying?
What I hope is, like, I seen a fan made artwork of her, and and Damien, like, well, maybe a year or two ago, maybe a year or two ago. And I'm hoping they do a time skip. Like, it was her older, and it was very nice artwork. It looked like it was made from the authors.
Oh wow,
that's cute.
So I would look forward to a time skip if they would do that.
That would be interesting. I would like to see that. I would like to see how it goes. And I think D, we talked about it too. Like, how is all this going to transpire? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Because eventually it's gonna happen. Lloyd is going to find out what Yor is, you know what I'm saying, and how it's all going to go down.
Yeah.
And
Are we doing predictions right now? Because I have predictions.
She's
go
ready.
ahead. Go ahead. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to say about season 2? Because before we get into predictions, because I don't want to go too far. You know
right.
The one thing I do want to say is this, before we get into our prediction, or your prediction, because I don't think I have anything. I don't know, Dabir, you have a prediction?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
So before we get into that real quick.
Okay.
I want to say how funny it was when Becky, Anya's best friend, was trying to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
part.
the courtship.
Where she was like, "Oh, my Lloydie, my precious Lloydie," or you know what I'm saying, like the part where she act like she was drunk and tried to lean in on him.
Yeah.
You're flipped out, bro.
So did I put alcohol in the tea on accident?
She had no
Picked
idea.
her up and trying to dash to the hospital.
Bro,
Oh
she
my
got hit
God.
by a car.
She did. And it was the car that was dead.
Yo, she shrugged it off. He did the somersault, caught Becky, and kept running.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then like the only thing you see is her nose is bleeding. How is her nose bleeding when she get hit by a car? You know,
I forgot
it was
about that
great.
part.
You know
I
what's
loved it.
interesting though, like, and I feel like this is kind of like accurate because like they have these kids that are like filthy rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have like the most normal like childhood, right? Where Anya spends time, you know, like playing and like when she wants to like, you know, she wants to play with those two what were they playing with? The two, it was like they weren't dolls, they were like
The stuffed bears.
yeah, bears, right?
Yeah.
And you know, the one Becky's trying to do like a romance, and Anya's just like,
Yeah.
doing,
Okay, I remember the part.
you
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And it's like there's like it's just that difference between, you know, those kids that are like filthy rich because they're just growing up different.
Right.
They're not
Yeah.
growing up like, you know, just like a normal kid. And then
Right.
Anya is just like that normal kid that's like, you know,
They don't understand her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
She's
I think that's what Becky likes about her too.
right.
Because that saying she's like, oh, she's so mature. And she's like, okay, maybe she's not so mature.
Right.
Okay, but you know.
But it's like Anya's not. She's not the normality. You know what I'm saying? She's abnormal compared to them.
Compared to them.
Compared to them,
Right.
she's abnormal. But yeah, that's what draws Becky to her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
And I think that's what draws Damien to her too.
right,
You know?
right. Like we said earlier, it does. But Becky thinks she's a full grown woman.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like
She
it's
thinks
just
she's
like
grown.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's talk about love and
Yeah.
you know how she's she wants Lloyd to be with her forever. And
Yeah, she watches these dramas on TV.
Right, yeah. These
Yeah.
like novelas or soap operas, you know.
Basically.
So it's crazy. Like it's funny, you know.
It is
that
funny,
part
yeah.
that part had me rolling because I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that
No.
episode. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
What? And Lloyd is confused.
Yeah.
He just like,
He's like, what's going on?
And,
Yeah.
and even with the part where she's doing that one contest with the hammer, you know what I'm saying, and they're telling Becky, she tells Becky, your tells Becky how Lloyd likes strong women. She goes, she tries to be strong. She can't even lift that the mallet, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but you're just
With one hand.
destroys that thing, and
Yeah.
even Lloyd is like, yo, what the hell is going on?
And it's funny, right? Because Becky's looking at him like she's just a kid. Like she really has no idea. And Lloyd is like shocked.
Yeah.
He's like, what the heck was that?
Yeah,
And she's like, he's looking at her like he loves her so much. And it's like, that's like not at all what's going on. You know?
I like that there are moments when Lloyd does see her strength, but it just goes over his head. He's just shocked.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like he doesn't understand. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Because he doesn't. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand. He's
Yeah.
like, yo, what the heck?
He's seen things.
Yeah.
He's seen things, and yet he still hasn't been able to like
Put two and two
He's
together.
not piecing
Right.
it together. Like, even though Like after when she got drunk and they had that fight, and he's like, "Oh, yo, she's about to take me out."
Oh, it's season 1. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't think he's really not putting it together. Like, yo, she is stronger than she should be.
He probably thinks she's like a loopy fist master or something. You know?
I mean, he knows that she has some type of like talent because she does. I believe in season 1 she says like. I don't know. I feel like she said something about it. Like maybe she was like trained in
like a cover
something.
Up, some type of cover up.
Right.
Yeah.
Because remember how she trains Anya and like he sees them training and stuff.
But it's still like you see Yor, and she's just skinny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very nice, but very. Polite and then you see her do things like that. Even with the tennis scene in season 1 where she just destroys the ball.
Yeah.
You're just like
with Nightfall.
Yeah,
whatever.
That's great too. I love Nightfall.
Poor Nightfall.
Yeah, but even Lloyd's like, yo, what in the world is going on? Like who did I pick to be my wife? You know, but it's just so great. It's so great.
Yeah.
Now going back to your prediction, because I'm curious to hear what your prediction is, a theory, your theory on this whole thing, because eventually it's gonna happen.
Right.
Eventually,
everything's got to come to the light.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that maybe Yor is gonna get a job where she has to kill Twilight. Okay, they're not gonna know because he's a master of disguise, so they're not gonna be completely sure exactly who it is. But he's gonna be at this place at this time or something like that. Right.
Right.
And then when she gets there and she's like, okay, and then she'll see Lloyd and she's like, wait a minute, I was like, why is Lloyd here?
Right.
Type thing. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wonder if Yor will figure it out first. Fight and then kind of have that conflict where it's like, what do I do here? Because maybe okay, she might figure it out like, oh, is Lloyd, is he, all these things make sense or something like that. But then she doesn't do anything about it at first because she's, she loves her family.
She's so conflicted.
Yeah. And I kind of wonder,
I want to know if Yuri's gonna figure it out. Because if he was to figure it out, he's going right after Lloyd.
Oh yeah,
he's going right after him.
Oh yeah, he already doesn't like Lloyd.
No, Lloydie.
Yeah,
he doesn't like Lloyd.
Yeah, he's not gonna hesitate.
No. And he
give him a reason.
Yeah. I think he suspects something from Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't.
I don't think it's political. I think he just suspects he's just I don't know if this guy is right for my sister. Type thing. You know what I'm saying? Where he's like, nobody's good enough for my sister type thought, as opposed to oh, this guy is hiding something. Maybe he's hiding something, but not
that's what I'm saying.
Not like a political thing though. More maybe he has another girlfriend or you know what I'm saying, or something
family somewhere,
something to break them up.
Right.
But it'll be interesting to see if Yuri finds out and what will happen between Yuri and Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? If they ever... Because Lloyd knows Yuri's part of the secret police.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
He figured that out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if Yuri finds out what's going on. I would be curious to see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? But if Yuri finds out first, she's going to be super conflicted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to break her. Because, and you see it throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Yours thinking, well, my family's here. I got to think about my family. And she's, wait, hold on. No. I mean, it's not really my family, but deep down, they really starting to care for each other. The same thing with Lloyd, where he picked up Anya from the daycare. He goes, I had to do another mission and left my family behind. And Lloyd's like, wait a minute, hold on. What? I don't know. What am I talking about?
Right.
It's for the mission. He's
like, but then he's like, the mission is vacation. He's like, well, that's not really a mission.
Because Handler was saying, your mission is to enjoy the vacation. Because she got yelled at for overworking them.
I love
Handler. We need somebody to yell at these bosses for overworking us.
Yeah,
seriously. But
that's funny.
But no, she. Yeah, you can see they're actually starting to care for each other little by little. The character development that they're having, what I'm saying? It's really with Lloyd and Yor, they're really starting to care. They're really starting to really maybe fall in love,
I was going to say,
times.
do you think a romance will develop?
I mean, obviously I think so.
They're both what's the word I want to use? Is it not really stubborn, but they both not really paying attention until like something happens where they lock eyes, and then all of a sudden it's like,
it's like subconsciously they're like,
yeah, like it's there, but they're not paying attention to it. They got other stuff on their mind. Yeah.
No, I could see that. Like, it's just kind of floating over their heads.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or like every time they see each other, like 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 what is he gonna do? And it's like they're walking over eggshells.
Well,
too.
they're so preoccupied with hiding
their secrets.
Their secrets, that maybe they don't realize that it's like, oh wait, I kind of like you.
Yeah, right. I feel like that's how it is. Yeah,
that makes sense because that takes a lot of work. You know what I'm saying, hiding who you really are and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time you have to come up with an excuse, like, oh yeah, no, like for example, when Yuri, when they found out, when her face was swollen, she had to make up an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hit myself at work or something like that.
Yeah, it was a weird excuse too. I was thinking like, just say you ate something and have an allergic reaction. No, she said that the couple got into a fight and then she tried to break them up.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah.
I'm just dang, like that's
okay.
Like,
so it's very hard. You know what I'm saying? They have to deal with that, but yet those emotions are creeping up little by little.
Yeah,
and you see it. You know what I'm saying? Even when Anya and Lloyd were having dinner, sitting, and then they'll always look at the empty seat, you know what I'm saying? And they would, Lloyd, Yuri, they missed her, you know what I'm saying? They missed her presence. They missed her not having her around.
Right.
And it's a makeshift family, but it's pretty cool to see like their family dynamic is getting closer and closer as the series goes on.
That's true. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens when everything comes up full circle. I can't. That's a good theory though, D. I like it. That's interesting.
That's what I'm like. I don't know, but it will be cool to see like how everything unfolds.
Transpires.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch the movie?
There's a movie.
Yeah, it's supposed to come. I think it's coming out in April.
Is it
Cold White? I
couldn't remember when it was coming out, but yeah.
I think. Don't quote me. I think it's coming out in April. Okay. Cold White. It already released in Japan, so we're just kind of waiting for it to release here in the States.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a good group of us, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Is it going to be in theaters?
Yeah. North Park.
Oh.
I mean, they're probably everywhere, but we're probably going to go to North Park.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. It did well, I think.
Yeah, it did really well from what I remember seeing.
Yeah, it did really well. So, yeah. It's called Cold White. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
is it canon?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm about to look it up. I don't think it is though. But still, I'm still going to watch it.
If it was, we probably would have seen. We probably would have been released by now. Because if it's like a season 2.
Yeah. No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
But this was fun. Am I missing anything?
No.
Say anything?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. No, this was fun. I love this anime. I'm glad. Like Dabir watched it first. He had good things to say. Then it took me a while to actually watch it.
I don't know why, but y'all know Will.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Typical Will.
Well, at least I introduced it to you, so let's
typical Will.
Yeah, okay. So, but it was great. I love it. I can't wait for season 3. I don't. Lito said that there might be like a second core of season 2, but I don't think so. The way it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it.
You think season 2 is done?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's done. I think because
season 1 had like 20 something episodes.
Yeah, but sometimes they do that. The first season will have so many episodes, and the next season, like AOT did a couple times, or they did it too. So
okay.
So we'll see, but I can't wait for season 3. I can't wait for the movie. It's gonna be great. Like I love this anime.
Mm-hmm. So
with that being said, you can catch Anime Break Room on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes. Dabir Weeks. What are our social media pages?
Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok.
Cool. D, it's always a pleasure having you on.
I know it is.
No, okay, now I'll take that back. But I appreciate you being on, I'm
very candid with my thoughts.
Yeah, whatever.
Candid.
When you said that, I thought about candy. Now I'm hungry. But next week, we're going to be ranking our One Piece arcs. With Josen.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Yeah. Just 3.
I was about to say,
yeah, just 3. We're not doing
how many arcs are you ranking?
Yeah, do our top 3 arcs.
Okay.
That's how we rank. Because we'll be here forever.
Yeah, I was about to say that's about to be a long episode.
Yeah. I already know Whole Cake is at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? If we was to do all of them, whole cake would be at the bottom.
I mean, if we're doing top 3, I don't feel like whole cake would be. Oh, I see what you're saying. If you're doing all of them, whole cake.
Yeah. If we're ranking all of them, whole cake's at the bottom.
Yeah.
But there's some aspects of whole cake that I like.
No, there's some good moments.
same.
There's some good moments.
Yeah. But wedding cake, it killed me.
Come on.
Oh, real quick, how she said it in English, because when my girl's watching it, she's watching English. She's on whole cake, and he goes, "I want my wedding cake," and that's all she says, like my wedding cake, my wedding cake. I'm like,
oh my gosh,
it's even worse dubbed.
Wedding cake. I'm just like, why is this happening?
Somebody take her out already.
Yeah, it's bad.
And this is an important character. Oh, gosh.
Well, if you watch Wano, you'll see. But I still don't like Big Mom. But she is strong.
She's annoying.
She is strong.
Yeah, give her that.
But yeah, our next episode will be ranking our top 3 One Piece arcs with Josen, and hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. So with that being said, D, you good?
Yep.
Dabir, you good?
Yeah.
Break time's over, folks. You guys have a good day.